All right. Does anyone else need to leave for some reason?
Yeah, I just decided I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Too.
Thank God our recording schedule will be much tighter. Okay, we're good, guys.
Oh.
Okay, for documentation purposes, I have asked you guys to record about 3 times
did.
in between now and then.
You're good?
Yeah.
And I have
We're the
been
real
able to do it.
Kristens.
Yeah, I did kind of screw up the last one because I was dying.
Yeah, you were dying, weren't you?
Yeah, that was a pretty bad sick I had.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Steve takes 2 steps and suddenly has a sinus infection. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's
Do
fine.
you really have a sinus infection?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'm-
it's not good.
Wait,
I'm so sorry.
are you like method role playing?
Yeah, I'm method role-playing. My character's gonna be pissed off and medicated this whole time. Just high as a kite.
Oh, nice.
It's fine. Sudafed's amazing.
The good old milk of the poppy.
Welcome, adventure.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I hope you're prepared because this next adventure is so many twists and turns you won't see them two incoming. Get it? He's a mummy. This is an adventure I like to call Just Deserts.
Good.
AKA, you can't hide your lion eyes. Alright, so last time, if you guys don't remember, you
I
all
don't
boarded
remember.
in... Okay, cool.
We knew.
So last time, just to recap, we were in a museum.
No. No.
Oh, you're right. Last time, we were investigating a, I'm gonna say, eclectic wizard man.
No.
Okay, I get it.
Last time, we went with our girlfriend to her parents' house in the suburbs to meet her eccentric extended family, and racial tensions ensued.
That sounds like your life story.
Wow.
Last time, my uncle
is-
died, but I decided to throw a party anyway.
Last time we were getting on a fucking airship.
Oh, that's
Right, you were getting on an airship called the Dilly Daddy. Dilly Dally.
Christ, I forgot about the Dilly Dally.
I forgot about the
Fucking
dilly
hell.
dally.
Dilly dally ho, neighborinos.
Oh my God.
You were all flying off to Hanail because...
Oh, Hanail, forgot. Whoops.
Yeah.
Did Corveth have any issues with the TS Angels or not?
No,
Yes, angels.
This is a gnomish vessel, and they're pretty lenient on this kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
they're just asking for trouble then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, hey.
I didn't
well-
expect Corey to be the racist one.
I'm just saying, like not no, like any regardless of race or species, they could have airborne takeovers that could be bad.
Fuck! We didn't make it that far without making a joke. All right.
All right. So I don't know if any of your people have ever been on board an airship or something.
Nope.
But you are literally flying miles above the land, and it is. I'm guessing it's the first time any of you have ever done this before. So I'm sure you were all pretty excited.
Yeah. Spad was a bird once.
Corveth has always dreamed of flying, but he's prepared himself in various ways, such as crafting hang gliders out of large mammals' skins.
Oh, for what reasons?
Oh, just to get high.
Okay.
Typical.
He just loves that, just Corveth loves to just get so high that his mind just goes to places most people only dream of.
The high life.
And Camelback will get ya high tonight.
I don't understand that reference.
Okay, that was Captain Jack, but now I realize that Camelback is an actual cigarette.
It is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've been flying for like a day now, and I'm guessing that sense of awe and wonder has kind of worn off as you're just kind of surrounded by nothing but desert as far as your eye can see.
I have a question.
Yeah?
How is Alexander Hamilton handling this?
Did you take him along?
Yeah, of course we
Of
did.
course we did. He's our mascot.
Yes, of course. Obviously, we had him undersped wearing a trench coat.
Excuse me, sir. I'm one man. Just one centaur in a trench coat here. Yep, that's me. No need to look.
No.
He's part mountain goat, so I'm sure he's enjoying it fine in the high altitude.
Nice.
Is he outside on top of the airship?
He's in
Yeah,
the
he
crow's
climbed up into a crow's nest somehow. Just chilling.
Yep. I'm glad that he's doing well. Okay, thank you.
Was there any in-flight entertainment on this ride or not?
Backdraft.
I'm sorry, what?
Backdraft.
What's back?
Is that everyone's?
great.
Is that
Yeah, it's
everyone's
great. It's
favorite?
great
Is that an
Kurt Russell
indie
movie.
band or something?
No, it's just like a play that they put on.
What?
Oh, nice.
It's a play about firefighters, and it's not really good. But when you're in the air and you have nothing else to watch, like why not?
Yeah,
you
you'll
know.
just take whatever.
What's Backdraft? Is that a reference?
It's a movie called Backdraft.
It's got Kurt Russell. It's got Robert De Niro. It's got
Hold
one
on
of
a
the
second.
Baldwins.
Hold on a
Got a
second.
building on fire.
I mean, I assume.
It's a metaphor.
Oh.
Wow, this
You
movie
open the
looks.
door
That
and then
was
it goes,
certainly an ominous play. I sure hope that it doesn't come to affect us in any way
Wow,
soon.
I really like this D&D podcast that we're doing, guys. It's amazing.
After about 2 more days of just
Did you know
hanging out and-
Backdraft was directed by film director Ron Howard?
Oh my God, Dan, are you serious?
It's got Donald Sutherland.
But it really wasn't.
After about 2 more days of just kind of chilling in the sky, you finally see signs of life in this vast desert, and the dilly-dally begins to descend, and below you, you see a sprawling metropolis of just buildings and specks of green oases, and just like this huge canal.
Maybe those
Going-
oases are going to be the ones that save me.
Oh my God.
Good reference.
That was
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We had to spend it this soon, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
We made a joke less than a minute in, Zach. I think.
All right. Just saying, there's not too many desert puns you can come up with. I've tried.
good. You can't make any desert puns. We can make some pretty sweet dessert puns.
Yeah, but the thing is, I hate sand.
It's
just
coarse.
coarse, and it just gets everywhere.
Yes.
It's
It
rough.
gets all up in my butt and stuff, and I don't like sand up there.
There are these massive buildings made out of stone. There's some like spirals going up into the sky, and you just see all these ships on this canal. That is basically the canal is just basically one straight line leading to a giant pyramid, all the way down as far as you can see. And you get closer and closer to the canal, and eventually the engines on the dilly-dally stop, and you just kind of gently float into the canal and find like a little parking spot on the side. And yeah, you're ready to disembark. And on the shore, you see Marty and Tweetwoo, just kind of standing there waving at you.
Hey, Marty, how's it going, you old fella? How you doing, you old slimy scoundrel stomach?
Wait, did you become a pirate now, boss?
Oh, well, you see, I'm trying a new characterization for a later identity. See, it's all about the practice. You have to slowly turn into the character to become him.
I guess being on a
Savvy.
boat that long will do that, yeah.
Marty, always remember, sea turtles.
Yeah?
Also, I've probably been employed for longer than I should be because I've done terrible things.
Tweetwoo goes, I got a jar of dirt. That's all.
And guess
Tweetwoo,
what's
if you don't
inside
remember,
it?
is like a bird man who can only talk in like sounds and pop culture references.
We've all met a Tweetwoo on the internet.
I did not do what she said I did.
Are you sure that Corey isn't a Tweetwoo?
Yeah, yeah, he's a tweet food.
We have a theory. I had sent a sample of my saliva to a wizard who performs analysis spells on people's saliva, and I think I'm waiting for the results, but I'm expecting for at least 3% of my lineage to be tweet-twoo.
Yeah. So Marty kind of leads you off the boat. He makes sure to grab anything that you brought with you. What are you going to do with Alexander Hamilkid?
What are we not going to do with Alexander?
Have him in our party, obviously.
You're just going to bring him along for this entire thing?
Yes, Ash brings Pikachu with him wherever he goes.
Pikachu does shit. Alexander Hamilton is just the mascot.
Alright, well, what about Togepi then?
He's a beautiful man.
We never screamed at him though to do a thunder shock, so I wouldn't count him out yet.
Steve just looks at you all and goes, "If I die protecting the goat, I'm gonna be kind of pissed off. I just want you to know that."
Spad gives you a thumbs up.
There's no enemy encounter we're going to get in where they're going to think, "Oh yes, let's attack the goat first." That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
That's obviously their power generator. Let's stop him.
Well, I'm more talking about, if he's actually going to follow us, we're going to get into some shit. We always do. That's literally our job.
Well, we'll get Marty and Tweetoo to watch after him. Right, guys?
Tweetoo, gives you a meh meh kind of noise. Nope, not going to happen.
Corveth gets in Tweetoo's face and goes listen here, you little feather bird brain.
Oh, all right.
Listen
you up
here, you little feather bird.
I'm going to bring you up by your talons if you don't get wise.
By your talons.
Oh, what? You try to mimic everything I say? Oh, that's very juvenile of you.
Everything you say.
I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
That's what I was thinking.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. So
you're good.
Yeah, they take you down these winding streets, and there's just shops and markets. And you see some guards walking down this street. They're dressed in golden armor, and they have helmets that look like jackals, with the nose and the ears. Marty, when he sees them, just kind of stops and ducks into a corner real quick. Tweetoo pulls you along with him. And then when they pass, they keep walking down the streets, and they find this little... You find yourself at this little hole-in-the-wall kind of den... cantina-looking place, from Star Wars, with smoke in the air and just a whole bunch of ne'er-do-wells.
Is our kind allowed in here?
It's not really loud. It's just a lot of murmuring and.
No, is our kind allowed in here?
Oh yeah. This is a bustling metropolis, and it's mostly human, but you also see lizard folk and some cat people and a couple beastmen.
Diversity is the gem of a prosperous society.
Yeah, so you don't stick out too much. You head into this little hovel, and Marty finds you.
Can we get drunk?
Yeah, what kind of booze they got?
I'm gonna save 10 gold to get drunk in here.
What do they have on? What are the specials? 20. Are there specials?
The specials is.
Do they have?
This isn't this is a. This is.
Do they have any? Do they have any milord or milady?
Oh my God.
No, they don't. A lot of it just kind of looks like grog and stuff that maybe some other animals spit up.
All right, what do they got that's cheap?
Everything.
But gets you gets you super plastered right away.
Everything.
All right. What's the cheapest thing they got that's good?
What was that?
What?
What's the cheapest thing they got?
They got
piss, just a bucket of piss.
Yeah, just a bucket of piss.
Delicious.
All right. I don't get me wrong. I like a good urine on a lonely night, but no. What's the next best thing they got?
They got something that's just called the Thunder of the Hooves.
Oh, that sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, I'll try a little bit of that.
Okay.
How much is that?
10 gold.
Oh, well, what can I get for 10 gold that's the best thing possible?
piss mixed with the thunder of the hooves.
Man, this bar is really not that great. Okay, forget it then.
It's a seedy bar.
Yeah, I could tell.
They got chicken wings though that are okay.
Do they have any alcoholic chicken wings?
They got chicken wings covered in piss.
Gross.
Spad orders a salad.
They don't have salad. They give you like a palm tree leaf.
Spad gives him a nod and a gold coin.
Okay.
All right, so what are we doing here?
So, my man here, Tweetwoo, he's been kind of casing this joint for a little bit, and
Okay.
I think we got a lead. You guys are after that. Who is it again? Like the golden lion person?
Yeah, the Lion Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey, I'll just let Tweetwoo give you the rundown. Tweetwoo just starts like making a bunch of noise, and you hear like a Great Scott and like Dilly Dilly in there every once in a while. And then Marty kind of looks over at you guys like, yeah, good stuff, huh?
I need you to clarify, because maybe I'm just stupid, but that sounded like nonsense.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, Tweetwoo. Alright, so let's go over it again. And Tweetwoo kind of like rolls his eyes and starts saying, or making noises, but this time a lot slower
No,
and a lot louder.
no. That's not gonna help.
Okay,
wow,
okay,
that's super
fine.
rude.
I was a lion once. Would that help?
Maybe.
No,
Try it.
not at all, dude.
No,
Sorry.
go for it.
What if
Was
I
this
was
lion-
a yellow one?
Was this
It's
lion
like
a dog
gold.
at any point?
The
Could be
lion-
a
And the-
dog.
Was
And
a
then could it
dog?
be a dog again? Yes, it was once a proud musician dog that became a lion and then became a dog again.
Faux chisel.
Was he snooping around?
Oh, jeez.
There you go.
Yes, you might say
There you
he
go.
spoke rather
He
bluntly.
got it. He got it. Took him a little bit.
Guys, we're in the weeds here. Let's get back on track.
Yeah, man, let's get back on track and we're playing this Dungeons and Dragons game.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Snoop Dogg, are you in here? Did Snoop Dogg just walk in here? Are you happy, Zach?
Yeah.
Yo, what up, RPGeniuses? How's it going? You got that
I
man
really,
dang.
So
I really
this time
can't.
Tweetwoo starts making some noises again, and this time Marty translates. He's like, okay, so Tweetwoo's saying that recently there's been a pretty huge crime wave in the city. Like a bunch of noble houses and large businesses have had jewels stolen and books, he says, for some reason, and nobody really knows who's doing it. Also, he said due to how much is being stolen, he suspects that it's not just like one person, or if it was a one person, then it was like a really super good person at stealing.
Look, I think the thing they obviously need here is a better education system, and I'm not exactly qualified for that position anymore.
Anymore.
Yeah, any more? Can you delve into that thought?
Apparently, it's not ideal to have children secretly, for extra credit, be producing chemicals during the alchemy class.
Oh, heckin' yikes, man.
How was I to know? I thought it was educational.
So, Tweetwoo thinks it's probably like a gang or something that's been working around here. Tweetwoo starts making some more noises, and Marty says, one guy he talked to said he thought he saw one of the jackal guards kind of parkouring along the rooftops one night.
Parkour!
Just before someone started, like, raising the alarm that they'd been robbed.
Nice.
Tweetwoo makes, shakes his head back and forth and makes, like, a yipping noise. And Marty goes, he said it was an actual jackal
Oh, great.
that did this.
Oh.
Like an animal?
Yeah, probably just like a crazy old guy, but what do I know? Intel's intel.
No.
Yeah.
That sounds very interesting.
I'm sorry.
Luckily,
our,
I
our
learned
options here are either an honest-to-God desert dog or just an old man.
Well, no, the old guy told him this. This information's coming from an old guy.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So, it could be that his eyes were playing tricks on him, and
What are you saying about old people? Wait a minute. I forgot that I was old here for a second.
Nothing against old people, it's just sometimes you
Hey,
gotta...
just piece of shit. Back in my day, we didn't talk to our elders like that.
I wish we had face
Tweetu is
cams.
actually behind you, like going, yeah, man, yeah.
I could become a lion if I wanted to. Fuck
Ow, my
you.
ears.
You should try that.
Spad, you're young at heart and
Damn
stomach.
straight.
That is what matters.
Tweetu starts making some more noises, and Marty says, he's also saying that it's kind of weird because he's checked like all the places that have been robbed, and they're more towards the north side of town, which is a little weird because it's not exactly like the richest district. Like some of the richer places are being hit in the south, but the north really doesn't have too much out of the ordinary there. Like if you want the really good stuff, you get around the palace and everything.
Right, as one does.
And like Tweetu makes a few more noises, and Marty says, and what's really weird about this whole crime spree thing is that everybody knows it's going on, but like the palace is saying everything's fine and that nothing's happening, and Jackal guard patrols have kind of been going around and not really been doing much of anything to stop any of this.
Oh well, yes, but us who are very well versed in mass communications between individuals know that only the tweet birds have been saying otherwise.
So yeah, that's pretty much what we got here. It's kind of shady down at the palace. What's going on? He suggests that if you're going to do anything, you might as well just take a look down there. If not, you can just kind of troll around some of the robbery.
Trolls too?
Trolls too.
I got this feeling inside my butt.
Okay.
Corey liked that one.
Yeah, that's good.
I have a question then.
I've heard it like 15 times.
It's electric when you turn me butt.
Steve raises his hand and goes, I have a question.
Yeah.
Whose authority are we doing these things on?
We're working with the tower shields.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, are we working with the local government? Are we just intervening as a third-party organization?
We're freelance police.
Basically, yeah, we're freelance policing right now. Tower shields probably have like some kind of agreement with like the monarchy here, the queen.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, great.
I mean, you could always try and do that secret password thing or whatever again.
Yeah, what is it? I am the warrior?
Yeah, don't say it too loud.
What?
Don't say it too loud.
Why? Is that like a super secret?
It's a secret code. You don't say secret codes too loud.
Oh.
Tell
secret
them that
codes.
you're the warrior. Don't say it too loudly. I am the warrior.
Oh, I thought it was a
Down.
I thought it was a reference, so I wasn't sure that I didn't know it was that secret to say I am the warrior. I'm sorry.
You can't let them know that I am the warrior's code.
You're right, Spat. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said I am the warrior so loud.
Wait, what's the
I am the
word?
Thank you for not
prince.
saying I am the warrior.
What's the sentence we're not supposed to say? I'm the warrior? Is that the
I am the warrior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what
the
ones we're not
one.
Okay.
No, you're
Yeah.
not. You're not supposed to say I'm the warrior. Never say.
Never
I
say
Wait,
am
you
the
guys are
warrior.
warrior? I thought I was
hey,
warrior.
chill out with that.
I'm glad.
I am Spartacus.
You're close, and I appreciate that you tried.
Steve turns to Marty and goes, sorry, I think we got off topic. It's my fault.
All right. So I mean, it's really up to you at this point. I mean, we're here to support you in any way possible. We can try and gather more information or what, but
Great. Well, let's
yeah,
split
that's
the
what we got.
party.
Split the party.
Right off the bat. Let's do that.
Listen,
like
I'm all
zoinks.
for
Is that such a good
intel
idea?
gathering. I think I could hit the streets with Alexander Hamilkid in disguise.
You would be in
have you
disguise
come
or
up-
he would be?
Both.
Okay.
Have you come up with a fake alias for your disguised identity?
You're talking to a goat now. I'm a goat.
Oh, okay. That's perfectly fine. Is there anyone here in this bar that looks like they might be of use to us for information or otherwise?
I mean, everyone's kind of keeping to themselves. Maybe the bartenders heard something, but right now your chief intelligence gatherers are sitting right there with you.
Hey, what's my necklace doing?
Your necklace, right now, it's kind of spinning towards the door.
Are there any rich middle-aged women in here I could seduce for information?
Steve starts walking out the door.
And or
It's a D&D
riches.
game now.
And or riches that I can steal from them.
There is an elderly tiefling woman in the corner. She doesn't look very rich, though, or anything.
Like, okay, so like on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh no! Please
Oh,
be talking
Steve-
about her wealth.
Steve walks out the door. Steve,
Can I? Do any of you guys know a spell that can see your credit score?
The credit score is probably close to like 2.
Oh, that's such a turn off. Never mind.
Goat Spat is walking out the door.
All right. So our options are the palace, and where else is there? Is there anywhere else in the city that might be of use to us?
There's the palace, just like the market square, just places around there. The market's been getting hit a lot lately, especially
no
at
kidding.
night.
I think I'd like to go. I think a market is probably a good place for a goat to blend in, right? I'm just intelligence gathering.
As long as he doesn't get sold.
That's fair, but I'm
Or
with
butchered.
Alexander Hamilkid. What could go wrong?
Okay.
Everything.
What's my necklace doing now that I'm outside?
You see that patrol of guards that just went past,
Yeah.
and it's looking at them.
All right. I'm gonna turn to Goat Spat, I guess, and I'm gonna go. You're gonna be the second set of eyes, I guess, that watches for how this goes down.
That's a bad choice.
Don't be you. Okay, let's go. And I'm
He
gonna.
looks at you. He looks at you head on with square pupils and nods.
I'm going to.
Just to be clear, he is a goat with a gnome hat and a beard.
That's fair. I'm gonna chase after them and shout, "Hail and well met, sirs. Can you help me?"
Well, one guard punches you in the stomach because she is not a sir.
I don't.
I
mean-
they're all women.
I mean,
and
they can try to punch me.
no, they do.
No, they don't. It's
You
fine.
take psychic damage. Is the whole group with you?
I don't know.
I
I'd
think
follow.
he asked for the goats to be with him, so I guess the goats are with
Well,
him.
that's just because the goats were next to me.
All right. Do you guys think? I'm not
The
sure it would be a good.
guards look at you all and say, "Okay, so what can we do for you?"
I was. Oh, go ahead, Corveth.
Yes. Hi.
Wait, no. I was talking to your boss.
Boss.
Is it
Meaning.
Steve?
Her, obviously, her.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh yes, our boss. Go on.
The half elf, right there.
Yeah.
Yes,
How
of
can I
course.
help
You're
you?
talking.
So Nestariel just kind of like, she's in the back of the group, and I'm assuming that the guys like turn around to look at her, and she just like looks back and forth and like turns around to like see who's behind her, and then like realizes he's talking about her, and like puts her finger to her chest and just mouths like the word me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you. Obviously.
Explain to me why this is obvious.
Well, I mean, they're your underlings, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I can get used to this. Yes.
Corveth raises his hand. Permission to speak, dear leader.
She just all of a sudden like puts her chin up in the air and says, "Permission granted."
Oh God.
Yes, thank you. Yes, as you can see, our leader here, Nestariel, is, you see, she's been the most qualified leader of our organization for quite some time now. And as you might not be aware, our non-profit organization is seeking to aid the struggling citizens here any way possible that we can, because we've heard there's quite an influx of crime in this city.
There's no crime here.
Hey,
Oh, there isn't?
hey, Zach. While they're saying this, which one is my eye looking at specifically?
The one up front who's talking to you right now. It's more looking at her armor because it's made out of gold.
God damn it!
Yes, well, if there were crime here, and we're not saying that there is,
There isn't any crime. You don't need to worry about that.
but if there was, or if there is,
No,
or
there
if,
isn't.
but if at one point there could be,
No, there absolutely is not.
of course there isn't any now, but what if in the future?
No, there'll never be any crime.
Well, you can never be too cautious, though.
We're already cautious enough, and look, no crime. We did good.
Well, then how about this? Because normally we offer our consulting services for cities such as this. what if we do a auditing check for the happiness of your citizens?
An auditing check for their happiness? What do you mean?
Yes, of course. Quality of life and such, and making sure that all of the daily needs are met, such as food and shelter and medicinal elixirs.
I mean, I guess you could go
I
up
mean,
to the
'cause,
palace and see
hear
if
me
they
out.
need any help with that.
Things are good here, yes, as you're saying,
Yeah.
but things could always be better. Now, don't you guys? Now, how long have you guys been on this part of your career?
I've been the captain here for about 20 years.
Yes, you're the captain. Now, who do you report to?
I report to the lieutenant.
And how long have you been trying to become the lieutenant yourself?
Like, I don't know, 2 years?
Just think, what if I told you in another 2 years you could be lieutenant?
Out of character here for a moment. What are you trying to accomplish with this?
I'm trying to help you guys. Let me help you guys be better than anyone else ever has been before.
I mean, okay.
I'm going to help you guys.
To Corey right here. What?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you trying to
Get on these good guys' good side, so they'll, one, be less suspicious of us, and two, maybe we can, have friends on the inside basically who will help us, down the line.
I guess roll for persuasion.
Steve dies.
Okay.
You're persuading. Yeah, we don't really have a category on here for bullshit motivational speaker, do we?
Yeah, either persuasion or deception. I'm not sure what. I think it's more deception at this point. Because you're not telling them anything true whatsoever.
All right, I got a 9 plus, what am I doing? Deception?
Yeah.
Plus 6, so 15.
15?
Holy fuck.
I mean, they look at you, and they're like, okay,
So-
maybe we could talk about this over at the, when we're off our patrol here in a moment.
All right, yeah, that'd be good. So, but just, okay, I'll put the pitch really short. What if we help you guys, and you two specifically, excel at your careers, and also, by extension, we'll find ways to, make your lieutenant look bad, so that he'll get fired and you'll take his position.
I'm sorry, Corey. I just realized. Is this just the plot of Police Academy?
I didn't think about that. But,
Are we just gonna Police Academy these guards?
Logan, can you do some... my associate here, Sved, is excellent at also making sound effects.
He's a
Sad
goat.
the goat.
That's all in the goat.
Do a performance check.
Oh my god.
I hate
Performance
every-
roll.
Oh, wait, I gotta look up my goat stats, right? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I do. All right.
Our other associate, Steve Hightower, here, is
Well,
very
listen.
good at... Yes.
I keep my charisma, so I'll keep it as it is. That's a druid. And let's see here. Yeah, that's just a straight 4.
You're just making sick goat noises.
I have a boot in my mouth.
You're just doing
Just chewing
sick
it.
goat
Boot in my
noises. Like
mouth.
there's something wrong with you. They're beginning to suspect you might not even be a goat.
That's how bad the performance is. Spad gets down on all 4 legs again.
So,
I mean-
all right. So yeah. So what do you guys say?
You're keeping this con going, so I'm gonna have to make you roll another. Well, I guess you already did that deception. Like, we don't really want to get our lieutenant in trouble. I mean, we like her.
All right. Well, then, how about we just get her to retire then? Just get her to be so tired of this job that she'll want to quit.
I'm not comfortable with that whatsoever. I mean, we'd be willing to help you with whatever you were saying before before you wanted to get our boss fired, but
I'm not saying I want to. I'm saying you want to.
we don't want to.
All right. Well, then forget that part of the
Corey,
plan.
what are
let's
you
just
doing?
let's just convince them to make a new department in this town that you guys can run.
What are we doing?
What is it?
Why are we
Wow,
fucking with
this
the
is God
infrastructure?
from Dungeons and
Listen, what is
Dragons.
the state's budget, and how many subcontractees are you allowed?
Steve literally dies. I can't handle this.
This is a good time, out of character, maybe, to talk about what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, what's happening right now?
Let's. It sounds to me like we should be gathering information, right?
All right.
And this is a great. I don't want to undercut what Corey is doing. This could be a great way to do information, like to get some information. But maybe we can all, and we can decide how our.
Maybe we should
know
try
this,
to not
right?
undermine their.
Maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't bring down the man, but also the woman. But also, maybe we should like split up and then reconvene at the bar with whatever information we gather.
I guess yeah, that
This
works.
relic. And like, I don't want to undercut what Corveth is doing. Like, I think this could be a really good, like, you know, getting to meet these guards after their shift could be really good for that. I just think that maybe also like the goats can just sit around in the market and kind of
that
hear
works.
what they hear.
I'm down with that.
And maybe, I don't know if Kristen wants to help in this con, or
I
if
mean,
Dan wants to help in this
I'm-
con, and like Nestariel wants to go and do something else. I don't know if there's a library or
We'll
another
all
way.
find things to do with this con. If
Yeah, I
you
mean,
want.
if you guys want to split up, we could do that.
I don't know. It's whatever you guys want to do.
Oh my god.
I think we should gather information.
Yes.
And go back. In fact, maybe we do this as a flashback, like right before Spad becomes a goat. It cuts to him in the bar, and he just says, "I'll meet you back here tonight, tomorrow morning," and then he becomes a goat.
Quick thing, Dan, you can edit this out. Kiki, to answer your
Thank
question,
you.
you guys have the golden lioness statue with you.
Okay.
Oh.
You're
forgot
just
about that.
looking for like the evil queen it's attached to, like the person who used to own it,
Like her tomb.
or something of
Oh,
that sort. Yeah.
Or if she's alive.
Yeah.
Good point.
Because you're getting.
Thank you.
You're getting
Thank you
this-
for direct
you.
directions. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
So
forgot
that-
about that.
your
I
main
thought we were
goal-
still looking
yeah.
for the statue.
No, I
No,
have
your main goal is to find her. Like the statue is maybe a lead, but what your main goal is to find the Lion Queen, and make sure that she is subdued in some way.
Okay, well,
Okay.
in that case,
Spad maybe looks, as this con is going on, maybe looks and kind of nods with his head over to the side, like, "Can I go?" Looking for like a nod from anybody in the group.
Corveth nods.
All right, he gives Corveth one of those like, "I see what you're doing" nods, and heads market side, while Corveth can continue this. Back to the action. Continue this police academy con.
question is, so how many guards are in the group that Corey's trying to talk to?
Oh, this is a
yeah,
loaded
the-
question.
There are 6 actually in this like platoon.
Okay, and so Corey's talking to like one specific guard, right?
Like the captain.
Their leader.
The captain?
Do you want?
Okay.
Do you want to give her a name? Should we
We
give
should
her a
give
name?
her a name.
Yeah, let's give her a
at
name.
this point.
All right. I have. Let's name her Moore. Mooree.
Oh, nice.
Moore from Jessica Moore. Thank you, Jessica Moore, for listening.
Moore! I love her.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so Moore. So Corey's talking to Moore. I will try to go and like, I think Moore's pretty distracted by Corveth, so I'm gonna go and
Yep.
try to get one of the attention of the guards in the back, and like take him off to the side to see if I can like ask him a few questions that like everyone else is like really enraptured with whatever Corey is trying to do, whatever Corveth is trying to do.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that.
Okay, so just like one or two of them. Whoever's
Let's
not
put that on pause right now. Steve, is there anything you want to do?
Steve's just disappointed that his necklace did not lead him to a lead, but instead to someone who did not appreciate him. Thanks, necklace. I don't know.
Thank you for reminding me.
know.
Thank you.
I think, can I do I want to do a check. I think I want to do a religion check to see if I know of any paladin-esque like temples in the area or something, where maybe
Just kind of like religious knowledge of the area.
yeah, because I think that might help with searching for a potential tomb. I feel like is where this one's going, but I don't know.
Okay.
I think
yeah.
Steve is really convinced this queen is dead, and so I think
Okay.
that's what I want to do.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, let's do Steve's first, since that may inform everyone else.
Okay. Well, let's see. 15.
15. You know just from general knowledge of the area that the Hanail tradition is to worship the queen, and the queens are worshipped as a god, and then when they die, they become ascendant, basically, and join the pantheon up in heaven.
Okay.
So in a way, they're both the queen is both like the head of state and also the head of the church.
Of course. Makes my job a little more difficult, huh?
And just kind of general side knowledge, they're pretty lenient on like what you worship and everything, and like so long as you like give to the queen what is the queen's,
Of course.
and give her respect. They're pretty cool with anything, and they actually treat the Tabaxi people as kind of like God's chosen people.
Oh, the cat people?
There are tabaxi in the area.
There are. The cat people are like, it's a little weird for a religion to like not say, hey, our human people, because this is a human civilization, our human people are the chosen people. They're like, hey, the cats are the God's chosen people, but we're also pretty cool.
Khajiit
But,
has
like,
wares
the
if
cats
you
are
have coin.
super awesome. Yeah, basically.
Interesting. Do
Also,
they...
it should be noted that this is a matriarchal society.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
I could tell. I could tell.
Oh man,
So,
I'm
like,
horny
the
for
queen's
this
like
one.
the head of state, and then there's like high priestess, and then like guards are kind of like an extension of the will of the state and church.
Where do the tabaxi live? Do I know that, or can I ask that?
That's probably something you'd have to just like ask around about. Yeah.
All right, I'll wait. But okay.
Okay. Up next, we should probably settle whatever Corveth is doing at this moment.
At this point, I'm just trying to, get
No,
them
I
open
don't.
to thinking.
Yeah, we
about
really
us.
don't. We never really know. This is
I-
what's great
I
about
don't even really
Corveth.
know.
He is a loose
I'm just trying to
cannon
get
and
in
a
there.
wild card.
Hi, I'd like to do what I'm
Wild
doing because
card,
mine's
bitches.
actually related to what we're trying to get done.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay,
let her-
Corveth,
yeah,
get
let her do
burned.
that.
How about we just say Corveth's distracting them at this point? Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Corveth,
Nestariel,
use
you ask him stuff.
confusion.
It's super
It's
effective.
super- if they hurt themselves in their confusion. Okay. What I was gonna talk to the guards and just ask them if they they live in the area, so I'm assuming that they would know of any like evil witch, and so just ask them if they heard any rumors about any evil witches or any that could be dead or alive.
They-
And ask them if they know anything about like a golden lion statue that might be related to that.
I'm guessing you got like two kind of off to the side and are asking them this on the sly,
Yeah.
and they kind of look over to the captain, who's kind of busy with whatever Corveth is doing, and look back at you. It's like, no, there's no crime, there's no evil here. Sorry. I mean, we're not sorry because that's a good thing, but
So there isn't even like in your history, there isn't anything about any evil witches or witches.
Wow.
Yep. My bad. That was a slip.
Coming from the warlock, that's loaded.
Yeah, you know. Oh, I forgot the word that what did you call her? Evil sorceress or evil
the like lion
the
queen.
Lion Queen? Yeah. So not even in your history there isn't anything about any sort of Lion Queen or any like religions that have anything to do with a Lion Queen?
Kristen's
A lion queen? They kind of look at each other. Actually, roll persuasion real quick.
My favorite. Hang on. I gotta.
Because you're trying to get some information out of them, and I think they're not gonna want to be too forthcoming.
Bet your knickers. Hang on. I gotta.
Get a 1. Oh, do it.
Okay, what is my persuasion? It's a +8, so.
Oh,
my God.
Never mind.
Geez.
Which one is this? Oh, frick! I can never tell if this is a 6 or a 9. I think it's a 6, so 14.
It's whichever one's got the
14.
whatever the dot.
Yeah. Okay,
is
so it's
by it,
14.
it's-
Well, I mean, there used to be kind of like a lion cult that my great-great-great-grandma used to talk about.
Lion cult. Where was this lion cult? Like, was it in the area, or did they meet in a specific place?
I mean, that was a long time ago, so I don't know.
Do you know of anybody who
Got
might
it.
know anything about it? Like,
Got it.
nowadays?
You could probably talk to like one of the historians around here or something. We have a couple museums, I guess. Anyone who deals in libraries or anything.
Okay, so just any library. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, we keep pretty good records of everything.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'm super interested in this kind of stuff, so I was wondering.
Yeah, it's neat.
Oh, cool. Well, you're pretty neat. Thanks for helping.
No, you're
Oh,
neat.
no, you're neat.
No, you're super
Oh,
neat.
you're great. Thanks for all your help, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, and with that, Nestariel is just gonna come up and say, "Peasant, we are leaving." to Corveth.
Yes, dear leader.
Okay, and is Spad still around? Spad and Steve.
I think we in fiction walked out.
I thought so too. Okay, well, then Nestariel will.
I guess the captain will be like, "Oh, okay. Was there anything else you wanted?"
As she's walking away, and dragging Corveth, sorry. Nestariel's just going, "No, that is all. Thank you so much for all of your help. Have a splendid day. Women rule."
Well, right on, sister. And I guess they go back to their patrol.
Great. Okay, so Nestariel will relay what she heard from the other guards to Corveth and just say, "We have to find the others. I think we should head to a library."
Okay, well, you'll head over to the market where we'll jump over to where Spad is right now.
Okie dokie.
I've got
Spad.
3 goals. Goal number 1, to listen in about any crimes. Goal number 2, to follow any suspicious people. Goal number 3, find myself a metal tin can to chew on.
I'm with him
Oh.
only to make sure he doesn't get sold.
Good call.
Or to sell him. Either one.
I mean, I
We could
might.
get some. Well, we could run a racket here.
We'll talk about that later. Let's find the Lion
okay.
Queen first.
Alright,
Is this is this perception or is this more investigation?
let's do investigation.
Okay.
Since you're kind of milling about the area, you know what, either one's fine, I guess. Perception, if you just kind of want to listen in, like, walk around and listen in on conversations. Investigation, if you want to stop and look at something.
I kind of feel like, I really like the image of these goats just walking around a marketplace, and then, like, maybe if I see somebody stealing something, like, or, somebody acting shady, just kind of following them, and we're just goats, right? So, like, nobody's going to be like, oh, damn, I'm being followed by a goat. So I think that's more investigation, which is a shame. I'm proficient. But it's good news. I rolled a 19,
Nice.
and that's a +4, so I got a 23.
All right. Yeah, I guess with that, you're going around this market. It's a very busy place. People are like buying groceries and selling like extravagant rugs and things like that kind of thing. Just like normal bazaar, like bazaars and like the shop kind of things that you'd expect. But you do overhear a merchant kind of talking over in a corner, and with another merchant. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't get you your shipment of silk this week. Seems like my supplier was hit by the bandits that have been going around. And then that guy says, oh, you mean... Hold up. Let me pull up a name.
Hey.
Ooh.
You mean Chrisman? Thank you, Tyler Chrisman.
Man.
Tyler.
Yeah,
Christmas.
Chrisman.
It's all her friends. What? Do our
She
friends
just
not
has better
support?
friends than
Logan,
I
do our friends not support us?
I don't have any friends.
We
Yeah.
are your friends.
Yeah.
I only have allies. I don't really keep friends.
I'm your friend and I support
Game
you.
of Thrones line.
That's good. Anyway, Chrisman?
Yeah, Chrisman. He was hit last month real hard. Had a whole bunch of gems stolen. He can't really pay up for anything now. Oh, that's a shame. I heard. Here, let's get someone you know in here. I heard Ryder was hit last week too.
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
Alex Ryder.
What a goon.
Yeah, his just like that library down there. I don't even know what they want with that. It's just like a bunch of old books. And you don't really glean too much. You don't actually see anyone shady. It is in the middle of the day.
Oh, that's
right
yeah.
now.
I guess that's a good point. Yeah.
I don't know. This writer character sounds pretty shitty to me.
All right.
And yeah, that's about all you get.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
With that investigation roll, do I find any tin cans?
The important question.
Yeah. Did you actually roll investigation?
Yeah, that's what I rolled. That was that 19. Do you want me to roll separate for the tin can search?
Sure. Yeah, do that.
All right. Well, my guys, this one's not as good. This one is. It's not too bad either. It's a 15 total.
Yeah, you find a tin can.
Yeah, hell
Oh,
yeah.
that's
It's
good.
kind of weird because tin cans haven't really been invented yet, but
Hell yeah. I chew the fuck out of it.
Hi all, we're back. That's right, we're back, and sorry about that. Since the last time we put out an episode, got engaged and had a small visit from the podcast Krampus, which we will get to in a later episode. It's all good. Anyway, thank you for your patience. For those of you who are listening, just as this one comes out, you're awesome. It's been like 2 months and I don't want to think about that. And for those of you who are binging this after the fact, don't worry about it. We weren't gone for 2 months. Anyway, we want to get to the social media plugs because it's been a while. So you can find Kristen at Kiki the Girl on Twitter and Instagram, Kiki the Girl on Snapchat and Tumblr, and Kiki the Girl Cosplay on Facebook. I just realized. So it's been a while. Kiki the Girl on Twitter and Instagram has 2 eyes in the Kiki part, and on Snapchat and Tumblr there's only 1. Zach is at Invading Duck on like everything. Corey is at Coffee or Die on everything. And he writes for Don't Feed the Gamer. Be sure to check that out. Logan is at LLFC Poster Child, which stands for I am Anthony Michael Hall, fuck Dan, which is really rude. But at least he's honest about who he is. He is also a co-writer or co-creator. I believe he has a writing credit on Xeno Guardian Red Visor Go. Go check that out. They're having a GoFundMe for a little bit longer, I think. Go check that out. Go and support them, buy a copy, all that good jazz. I, on Twitter, am FlynnWriter1993, and on Twitch, I am Philosophy Kid Gaming. Check those things out. Usually tweeting is a lot of talking about the stream, so I mean, you might as well just go follow the stream. I don't know. Thank you to Isaac Dillman for writing the music for this show. If you make fan art, there's a 100% chance it'll end up on the Instagram or Twitter and Facebook and all that jazz. And Kristen has a lot of friends. She has too many friends who draw things. So you should draw Corveth instead. It's been a while. Draw Corveth. Yeah, he had a crazy episode this time. What was he even doing? Why? Why was he trying to create like a new branch of government? I don't know. Anyway, as you saw in the show also, If you talk about the show, tweet about the show with hashtag RPGeniuses, there's always the chance that during our next recording session, you'll end up as an NPC in the show. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, please share it with your friends because we don't have money. We don't have money. And so we don't pay for analytics or... Well, not analytics, but like we don't pay to promote the show. We don't get ads. We don't have ad space. We don't have preferred whatever. So you sharing with your friends is the best way to get the word around. And if you like it, there's a good chance one of your friends would. So like go check that out. I think that's everything I have. I think that's all that I have left in my heart to do. Oh, duh, I need to add this to the Google Sheet. Thank you, Grant, for helping us edit. The reason this episode got done was because of Grant. I was so busy getting engaged that like I didn't do anything. Hold on. You can hear it on my new keyboard. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Foley work. No. There you go. You hear all those clicks, those clickety clacks? God, I hope so. All right, bye.